If you want to see what is in this Pret-à-Porter 5 Shadow Quad from Lise Wattier, then stick around. Let's get this out of the way. If you like the content in this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you like the content on this channel in general, please consider subscribing. And if you already are, thank you. I have a little gem for us today, and this is the Lise Wattier Pret-à-Porter Quint. I hope I didn't call it a quad earlier, but it's a quint. It's a 5-color eyeshadow palette. I love the packaging. Can we just take a second for this? Oh, beautiful. And in the box for this, there is also a view of all the other quint eyeshadow palettes, and also a little chart on how to do an eye look for each one. It makes me think of the Makeup Forever little booklets, but in this case it's one look per quint, whereas the Makeup Forever booklets that are a little bit fancier than this, they show looks for 3 trios in their 9-pan eyeshadow palettes. I'll just show you just a second. They're discontinued, but I'll still show you. So here's an example of one of the booklets from Makeup Forever. I don't know if they do that for every one of their palettes, but I really enjoy this. So they show the trios as intended, and then as you flip through, they show you the look and the steps to achieve the look. I think these little booklets from Makeup Forever, I don't know if they still do them, but I think that that was really great, even though I don't think that the looks take into consideration the user's eye shape. And so I found that some of these didn't really turn out great, but at least they give you an idea of which colors should go together, could, pardon me, not should, but could go together, and what the result might look like as an idea. And getting ideas for creativity with shadow, I think, is great. So I appreciate it when a producer of eyeshadows does that for their clientele. I think it's really nice. And quite a few cosmetics companies have started doing that or have provided some additional information on their site, and I think that that's a really good thing to do. What I'm seeing here is that, similar to the Viseart packaging, there is a plastic that covers the shadows. And one thing that is different that Lise Wattier does is that she includes, let's just pop these out here. So there is this plastic tray, and inside the plastic tray there are 2 tools that are also covered in plastic. Pretty useless, but hey, in a pinch. So there's a little brush, and then a foam applicator. I don't have a hate on for foam applicators. Some people really hate them, and I don't have a problem with them. And then the other one, let me just get it out of the plastic. 2 more foam applicators. One that is more pointy, which is really nice to get into the corners. And then the bigger side. Let's just see if the 2 big ones are similar. They're virtually the same. A little bit different, but virtually the same. Okay, I'll put those 2 little guys to the side, but I have to say, for reapplication, if I have this with me during the day, especially if I decide to take this palette traveling, especially the small sponge tip applicator for the inner lid, inner corner, is great. Let me show you. I actually keep a Physicians Formula sponge tip applicator that is very kind of a sharp end. I use it, I have it on my vanity all the time if I need to use it to be very precise with shimmer or glitter in the inner lid. Let me show you. I used it just 2 days ago to apply Becca Opal right into the inner lid. These are fabulous, and they come in the Shimmer Strips glitter little packs. I have one here. They come in these. Do you see the brush in there? I I think this little guy is fabulous, but the brush is, there's a reason that sponge tip applicators often come with glitter, either latex or sponge, because brushes don't do glitter very well at all. You're better off with a finger or a sponge or latex tip applicator. That was a tangent, but I think it's useful information. Okay, I definitely got this quint because it's purple and I have green eyes. It just makes sense. So I'm going to swatch these 5, and I think I'm going to swatch them just on my hand because my hand I find is just better than my arm. And I'm very curious / excited about these, with Drea Cien raving about Lise Wattier so much. I thought finally I wasn't willing to spend, was it I think $65 or $69 on one of her full palettes. I was thinking of getting the smoky. I just thought, you know, I don't know anything about the brand. Let me buy a small one, which is what I did with Huda by buying the Coral Obsessions. Just one. Let me try the brand, and then if I decide that I like it, I'll buy more. I'm swatching the first 2 colors on the top of this quint. Ooh, the pink doesn't really show. I'll show you the first swatch. The pink really doesn't show. It's at the top there. The shimmer is much better, this taupey shimmer. Taupe looks good on everybody. I'm just going to swatch that pink again. But it's a matte. Mattes just don't, they just don't swatch the same as shimmers. Here we go. The pink again. My hands are dry. Huh, I should have put cream on before the video. But oh well. Okay, I'm going to go in with these 3 now. They feel really good as shadows. So these are the 3 on the bottom. Okay, now that you've seen, I'll just show you all the swatches right there. Those are the 5. And I'm going to go over all of them now just to intensify them, as I usually do. Wow, these are really, really subtle as far as I'm concerned. It's the kind of set of 5 shades that, or 5 shadows, that I think would be really hard to mess up. I just wiped these swatches off. I just want to show you the look that they have suggested in this palette. And I can see how they put that kind of punch of pink in that outer lid right before the wing. I can see how that would work. And the taupe on the inner lid, that makes sense. The taupe, the kind of shiny color on the inner lid. And then number 3, oh yeah, and the really soft pink. So the punch of color toward the outer lid is this one. This is the inner lid. This is the inner corner. The pink doesn't show up all that much. This is the inner corner. This is to intensify the V. And this one, and that makes sense. This is your crease shade. So okay, so that's the suggested look. Of course, there are no rules. We will use this however we desire. But I'm looking forward to it. I think that this is going to be a very flattering look for green eyes, and I bet you that, and hazel too, I think would look good. I bet you that this could be a go-to quint when I don't want to think about it and I just want a look that's going to look very flattering on the eye. But we will figure it out. I'm just starting a brand new focus on Viseart. The Theory 7, which is Siren, is on my eyes today. But if you want something like a first impressions or a get ready with me sooner than later, just let me know in the comments and I will put it in the queue earlier than I would normally. I just decided to do this video because I was just gosh darn curious about this brand. and I wanted to swatch it sooner than later. Apparently I'm not patient today. Oh well, whatever. So that's it. Thank you for indulging me. I appreciate it very much. Thank you for watching this video. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. But for now, take care.